James Aish heads to the bench against Richmond. There may be some sort of surgical intervention. Magpies football manager Geoff Walsh related more injuries for Pies with Grundy and out. Collingwood midfielder James Aish will be sidelined for more than a month with a PCL injury to his knee, while Reid and Brayden Maynard are also out of Sunday's match against Brisbane at the Gabba. Aish injured his left knee in Sunday's 43-point loss to Richmond, with Magpies football manager Geoff Walsh providing an update on the treatment methods the Magpies will use. There is a chance Aish may require surgery once he is reassessed at the 1-month stage of his rehab. Preview: Brisbane v Collingwood. Can Lions set back the Pies' improvement? It's a long-term injury. He'll be braced, his knee stabilized in a brace, for 4 weeks, and then we'll have our doctors reassess that at the end of the 4-week period, and if that's the case, we'll continue with that conservative approach of his rehab, Walsh told the club's website. If, at the 4-week stage, Aish's knee hasn't improved to the extent that we'd hoped for, then there may be some sort of surgical intervention. Reid suffered an Achilles injury late in Sunday's game against the Tigers and is looking at a fortnight out of the game. Pleasingly, that's not too serious. Certainly I would think Ben is a 1 to 2 week proposition, but fortunately he got out of it without anything more serious than that, Walsh said. Maynard is unlikely to get up for Sunday's clash with the Lions, but will be reassessed later in the week. I would think Brayden is a 1 to 2 week proposition on the sidelines. He may improve over the next 3 to 4 days, and that might be something we would vary, but I think it's safe to say he'll miss this week and we'll see how he is in 7 to 10 days, Walsh said. Watch: Aish hurts his knee against Tigers. In better news for the Magpies, Taylor Adams, hamstring; Darcy Moore, hamstring; Josh Smith, hamstring; and Levi Greenwood, who is yet to play at any level this season because of a knee injury, are all ready to return. Walsh said a decision on selection, whether that be AFL or VFL, of the quartet would be made later in the week. Travis Varka and Ben Crocker, who are both managed for the match against the Tigers, are available to play, while Tom Langdon will be tested later in the week. Meanwhile, forward Jamie Elliott will join in main training for the first time this week as he comes back from a hamstring injury. Walsh said the spring-heeled forward would need at least a fortnight in main training before being available for selection. Collingwood will provide an update on the health of Kaylee Kirby later in the week once the test results on his heart are returned and examined by the club's medical staff. Kirby collapsed in a VFL game at the Holden Centre in late March due to an irregularity in his heartbeat.